What is going on, man? Welcome to Rad Up All Night. And my guest tonight is CK from Dead Pit. What's up, dude?
What's going on, boss? How are you tonight? How's everybody doing? Thank you for having me on.
Oh man, I'm
But
doing.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
What? No, I'm the host.
Howdy, folks, and welcome to Pit at Night with my special guest, Garrett from Born to Be Bad. Let's do the proper intro here, boys.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, so I guess we're doing some kind of dual hosting simulcast, Rad Up All Night. So Rad Pit All Night. I mean, man, it's crazy going on over here. We figured we'd do this for you guys tonight. It's been a while since it's just been me and you, dude. So it'll be cool to chat it up.
It'll be like old times, boys. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like because you and I started doing stuff before Uncle Bill really came back hardcore. And I think it was even before Born to Be Rad had a channel.
Yeah, it was like right when I started. We did a couple before I jumped in all in, and then I jumped all in, and then we were doing stuff together, and then that's when Uncle Bill kind of started coming back when he saw that we were doing shows and realized, hey, wait a minute, I can do this from the house. So I'm back in, and that's been kind of cool. But we're in tonight, and we're doing this together because Uncle Bill's. He asked for like a couple weeks off. He's frustrated, man, right?
Well, that and he's fondling Mickey Mouse tonight. Too. I mean, he's in the magical kingdom doing something, he shouldn't be doing, I'm sure. But yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that in a little bit. I don't know how much because it is kind of he's in a weird spot, man. I mean, he really is. But, we may get to that here in a little bit. But a lot of people lighting the chat up tonight. Want to give some shout outs in here, boss. See who we got. We got Phantasmat. What is up, sir?
What up?
He mentions he's already talking about some of the early Black Friday deals. We're going to be definitely talking about that. Amazon had some crazy prices. Still do, actually. Saturn Video. Dave G. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe.
What up, Huck?
What's up, man, Mark?
What's up, Mark?
How are you dead pitters doing tonight? Jared Struppler says howdy, and I'm on Garrett's channel tonight, so I'm going to try to be on my best behavior.
See what happens.
Can't make any promises, but I know not to say that, Jared. Lepke Vision Films. He wants to know what's up, Rads Romanias.
What up? What is up?
Radicals. It's your radicals. All the radishes out there, brother. I think somebody else used that. Ken Carlson, the Strange Tennessean. Chethica, baby. Hey, Chethica. What's going on tonight? Carlos. What's going on, man?
Carlos.
Odole, Holmes. Saturn Video. Love the abrupt intro. Yeah, that was, I think we ran with it as best we could. Adrian James, the Boba Fett's, Robzilla, Planet CHH.
What up,
AKA
man?
Planet Stasiak, boss. He's Planet Stasiak. Jay Muse, welcome, sir. $15, little man. Okay. Ken Carlson, I think I mentioned him. Jackson Jack, what is in a name?
What up?
they're asking you to do your best Rhonda Shear impersonation, Garrett.
I'm not good. I was just telling him I lost my voice like a week ago and it's not even fully back. I don't think I can get my voice like that. But I'm hoping to have it ready to go by Saturday. So I'm going to do my best here to kind of keep it cool.
Just squeeze your balls real tight and say, ah! All night.
Oh my God.
My quest. What is going on? The mayor Foz Rotten. He's living the blue theme, right? Because,
I like it.
It's bedtime for a lot of people, or you're watching this right before bed. So the clouds and the stars and the baby blue, it's going to get you all, ready for nap time. Take you off the la la land, if you will. Alyssa Milano, the star of Teen Wolf 3, The Pit is back. That's the thing. Like, I don't really have anything scheduled, and Uncle Bill's gone for about another 4 or 5 days. So,
well,
Garrett's always doing something, but I'm kind of like, yeah. So I wanted to do something for sure, and we got some stuff to talk about tonight too, for sure. Busy. Halloween's just over with, but Black Friday season is coming.
It never ends, man. There's always something to talk about.
And we appreciate everybody in chat. Ingrid Golds, Oh Curly Jaws, Carded Redemption, Tales from the Tape, Manic Exorcism, Ryan, Wet Movie is in here.
Oh,
which I think we were talking I was
about just talking
Brendan a little bit earlier.
Brendan, I just got a package in the mail from you today. I don't know what's in this thing. And I say, we're going to do some unboxings tonight, guys. So if you're in the chat, you might want to check that out. But I said to him, I don't know if I just should do my own show on it, or if he's in the chat, if he wants me to open it up here. You let us know, Brendan, in here.
Let us know, Brendan. Manic Exorcism is asking if I have seen the She-Ra and Hordak figures at Target. I saw a She-Ra figure. And those are like the new designs, I think. The Masters of the Universe toys and stuff are all over the place right now. You've got the Origin figures, which is like the old school He-Man figures that you and I grew up with. But you also have the He-Man Revolution or something. Is that the
Revelations?
Name?
Yeah. Revelation. Yeah. Yeah.
So the She-Ra and the Hordak figures are more along those lines.
Right.
And they're going crazy with that stuff, man. Like, they have new characters that they're bringing out in the old line. I saw a box. I think I took a picture of it, but I never did send it your way. Like, it's like a big 3-pack box of these Masters of the Universe figures of characters that I don't recall at all. They must be new characters.
Well, talking about He-Man really quick, I know you're a big fan. It was actually my first introduction to like action figures as a kid was the He-Man stuff, and I was so obsessed with it growing up. It just led, I think, like that could have been a lead into my collecting mindset, right? Because I was collecting all the He-Man stuff. I remember for Christmas I would get the vehicles, the castles. I had Snake Mountain. I had that pit that you put your hand in the thing, the scare, whatever it was called, like. It had a name where you had like your hand inside the slime
pit. It was my favorite.
The slime pit was one, but this one was like this. It was called like the Scare Tower or something like that. But anyway, like the Origins figures that are coming out now, I have my He-Man guys are all gone. Yard sales thrown out, whatever. But my son's 3 years old, and I was like, you know what? These Origin figures are coming out. Like, I'm gonna rebuy all of these and hope he gets into them, kind of following in the way I did. And I've gotten him almost every one, but man, it's crazy like anything else. It's like there's so many that come out that it's hard to even keep up anymore. And they just announced that damn Eternia set. You remember when that came out when we were kids and it was like no one had it? It was so big. It was like right at the end of the line where people were kind of getting out of it. Yeah. And it's worth like thousands and thousands of dollars now. Well, Mattel just is doing like a pre-order on Eternia that's humongous, right? And I am so tempted to buy it. Like, I haven't. I think it's done. The pre-order is done, I think, on Monday. But dude, it's $700. Think about that. It's $700.
Well, it's gigantic too. How would you ever display something like that?
And that's another thing too. But a part of me is kind of like, holy shit, like, just drop the money, and if you don't want it, like, you could probably sell it for like at least $1,000 at the end of the day, because they're only selling the amount that are pre-ordered, and that's it. It's gone. Like, but I mean, that's a tough pill to swallow to friggin' drop $700 on something like that. You know, it's I haven't got it, and I don't think I will, but a part of me is like really tempted to just get it. But it's wild to think about, you know, something like that is coming out now for that much money, and it's crazy, man.
Yeah, Mattel, they go wild with their releases. They do the WWE figures as well, and they just don't hold back at all.
And dude, I get them all when they do those special things, because I'm still collecting wrestling figures from like the 90s, the 80s and 90s. I'll still buy it. I actually have, we might be doing unboxings, dude. I've got like 5 or 6 wrestling boxes over there full of stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do an unboxing video, and they've been sitting there for like a month. So I don't know. It's I've got a lot of crap over there. It's insane.
Crazy. Wet Movie said that you could open your package if you wanted to on this video. It's up to you totally.
Okay, well, we get into the unboxings. I'll do it.
Yeah, I've got one unboxing of a package from Vinegar Syndrome, which we're going to be talking about them here in a little bit as well. Our Bucky Levels from Mid-Level Media, and he is the founder of the Mid-Levolution.
Yeah, he is
one of your rivals, Garrett.
I get too many rivals now. See, what happens is you start this rad pack, and then everybody starts thinking rad pack, and that means they want to start factions. And man, it's like we've snowballed this thing, and now I've got all these like enemies and stuff. It's crazy, man. You know, I'm just trying to have fun here. Now everybody's
one thing's for sure, though.
Battle me. And
yeah, Tony Basement Blues. You don't want to get on his bad side, man.
Nah, I don't think so. No, he's got a lot of money. He'll make something bad happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah. All right, guys. But yeah, we appreciate everybody in the chat. I'm gonna try to keep up with everything going on in the chat as well. But I don't think, Garrett, you and I haven't talked like on one of these things since before. I guess it was that Halloween 3 show that we did. Have we done anything since then?
I don't think so. I did that 8 weeks with Uncle Bill for the 101 Scariest Movie Moments, but I don't think me and you have been on a show, just us two, in a real long time, to be honest. So it's kind of definitely cool that we're doing this, because, you know, we slightly talked about Uncle Bill taking a hiatus, you know, doing some stuff, personal stuff, and then, you know, the rant thing that he had and the feedback from that, he's just kind of like, you know, Uncle Rad and the whole thing, you know.
Yeah, little guy gets mad. It's just, I think it's kind of cute actually when he gets riled up like that. But some people get pissed; they don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Scream Bloody Gore's asking if I haven't really I went to the Goodwill yesterday, and I did find something pretty cool, but it's not really that. I was looking it up. It's not really that valuable or anything. It was an old paperback, which ended up being the first edition paperback of Stephen King's The Shining. Sorry, had a brain fart there. It is late. From 1977, I think. So that was pretty cool. But I haven't been doing the Goodwill thing as much lately. The ones around here have been pretty, you know, bad lately. Bad wills.
Yeah, man. I mean, we've got some stuff to open today and stuff, but like, I saw people talking about the sales, which we can, I guess, jump into Black Friday first. But man, I've been so busy with like work and schooling and you know, shows and prep and just everything, man. Like, it's hard. I haven't even like looked at sales. I don't know what's going on. I haven't bought anything from Amazon on sale. I haven't bought any Criterion. Like, I've got nothing. So I got a couple things in the mail that I had ordered, you know, pre-ordered and stuff like that, but I haven't grabbed anything from these sales that are going on now. I don't even know what Severin or Vinegar Syndrome has in store for us for the thing. Like, I'm so oblivious to this November's flying by, man. And I don't know what's going on. I know we are going to do our annual Vinegar Syndrome live buying show, Black Friday night. Like, I know all that, but what's been going on? What's been getting announced? Do you have any idea?
Well, I mean, I've got their, you know, how they throw their hints out. We're going to go over that here in just a second, but they had some early Black Friday sales this week. I think Best Buy is doing all month long. They're doing the Black Friday sales on some stuff. I mean, it's not like amazing sales or anything, but some of the newer 4Ks, I know Lost Boys, the Poltergeist 4K, those are already $10, or they were on Best Buy and Amazon. I'm sure they're coming back. And they had a lot of 4K stuff marked down $8, $7. So that's pretty impressive, really. And a lot of this stuff is fairly new, actually. I haven't heard anything about Walmart sales, but the last couple of years, Walmart's sucked, basically, like their Black Friday. But the big one, there's a couple of big ones actually for online. Vinegar Syndrome and Severin. I've heard rumors that Severin could have the best Black Friday this year of the boutique label, or well, between them and Vinegar Syndrome. That's the rumor going around.
Yeah, I mean, you think Vinegar Syndrome, Black Friday is their big deal, so that should be where there's some big announcement or news. But to me, and again, have they been kind of quiet about things? Have they been dropping hints? Like, because you figured that's where you would see things like the Roadhouses and big titles like that they're grabbing, and I haven't heard anything. So I'm curious to see what they have up their sleeve here, and yeah, I mean, it's always a good time to grab some of that stuff. I know you said you had a box full of some Vinegar Syndrome stuff that you just got in, right?
Yeah, I actually got it in yesterday, and I saved it for this stream because this is always, a good way to unbox stuff is just live, because people love seeing other people buy crap and then open it up. But we'll talk about the sales a little bit more here if you want me to just go ahead and open it and see what I got.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see what you got. And then again, everybody in the chat, what's going on? I saw a couple people say they were new subs or whatever. So hey, I wrote on my Instagram, if you're following me on there and you're new, come say what's up. So if anybody in here is from there, what's going on? Thanks for popping in and checking it out. Again, this was kind of a random stream with CK and I. So appreciate you guys coming to hang out and say hi. Now, Wes is frozen. Tell me what's going on from the chat's end. Am I frozen? Is he frozen? Let me know who is frozen right now, because in my head, he is. Okay, so he's frozen. All right, not me. Thank goodness. All right, gang. So I'm going to take this and wait for him to kind of fix himself there. But what up? I told you it was Rad Up All Night. I told you he's trying to host the show. All right, gang. So yeah, he's talking about the Vinegar Syndrome sale. Let me know who got what so far. I know Criterion's had a big 50% off sale. I've gotten nothing from them. I like them, but they're not my absolute favorite. So I'm not rushing out to grab stuff. To be honest, when I go to the store, I'm usually just looking at them for 40 minutes before I make a decision on what I want. There's nothing that I'm like, oh, I need to get that now. Let me know what you guys grabbed. I am considering possibly maybe upgrading the Night of Living Dead. I don't know if it's worth it. I know Kenny Levels did a video on it. But that one I'm kind of up in the air for. But yeah, let me know what you guys are doing. You know what? I see Ken in the chat says Garrett's always making people glitch. Possibly. I know, like I said, Uncle Rad has been trying to crash streams and stuff like that, which we'll kind of talk about with Uncle Bill and stuff. But who do I think's the mystery titles for Black Friday? I don't know. I saw Lepke Cody into the chat and he mentioned sidekicks. Man, I would flip out for sidekicks. I really don't know what Vinegar Syndrome has up his sleeve. I really don't. Yeah, this is my RoboCop. This is a WCW 1990 Capital Carnage, the return of RoboCop. We got RoboCop and Sting on here. It's a classic. It's a classic. Yeah, man. So I'm a big old school WCW fan. Criterion does have the Godzilla set, and I really do want that, but it's just I don't like the big book. Like it's just a pain in the ass to store it. So I do, however, want it. But again, I don't know where I'd even put it. Maybe I can put it with like my coffee table books, maybe on my table. I don't know. Maybe I will get that actually. That might be not a bad idea, Mel. I don't know if Sidekicks was announced or not. I have no idea. I hope so. Homegrown Horrors. Oh, that's right. That is announced, or at least it was kind of talked about before. I am gonna get, what's the one that they, Invisible Maniac? Is that what it was called? I'm gonna grab that. No doubt. So I'll grab Invisible Maniac. So Mike C, what's up, man? I love Night of the Living Dead, but I don't think I will upgrade the 4K. Yeah, I mean it does. I've told you guys before, like I'm a big collector. I've been a collector my whole life. In my opinion, my humble opinion, the Blu-ray to 4K difference hasn't impressed me all that much to like upgrade everything. So because of that, because of space, I'm really being a little bit more picky on what I upgrade and what because then I have to try to get rid of the Blu-ray. It's just a pain in the butt, and space is definitely against me right now. But Invisible Maniac it's kind of like a sex comedy, yeah. I've never seen it actually, but my buddy, Slasher Disc, is a real big fan of Invisible Maniac, and he told me he thinks I would like it a lot. He's been telling me that for a long time, and way before this was announced. Yeah, I mean, Wes just bounced. I mean, I'll kind of tell you guys a little bit right now. Uncle Rad, I guess, is after that rant from Uncle Bill, he's really threatening and basically saying every time you're on a live stream, I'm going to try to hack it and crash it. Well, he didn't say anything about Wes, so Wes thought he was free to go. Maybe he did. Maybe he's crashing it up. That Uncle Rad there. So yeah, so Uncle Bill's out trying to figure that out. I think he's trying to get the authorities involved and whatnot. But hey, it's not my business to tell you guys that stuff. Hey, thanks, Huck. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. Let me see. Digging the stuff cut behind you. Oh, dude, friggin' love this movie. If you guys didn't, I was on Planet CHH's show last night, Wednesday night, Tuesday night. Look at this. And we talked about the stuff. I have one, two, like 4 containers of this, different ones, and I actually have a screen used container signed by Larry Cohen as well up there displayed. So when I finally get my room tour video done, God, I am so bad on this, guys. Like, I'll be lucky to get this thing done before the end of the year. And it's my own fault. It's the renovations of my house at the beginning of the year, like, really took a toll on what's going on down here, and doing these streams and having to like break out all different movies and getting new movies and stuff in. And then I'm, stacking boxes up to do reviews on and to do shows on. And it's just always messy. But Wes is back. What's
Hi.
up? What up, man?
I have no idea.
Did Uncle Rad do that?
It's never happened before. Somebody hacked into the system.
I think Uncle Rad is trying to get in.
It's possible.
Oh, Sam Crow, I agree. Summer Camp Nightmare is needed. Sorry, go ahead.
I want to put that user in timeout.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? It's one of those squirt bots, man.
Oh, all right. I didn't.
I think I was going to do an unboxing, and then somebody hacked into the system and turned it off. I don't know. People should not be that way. That's not a rad.
I don't know. I think he's glitching you again, buddy.
Anyway,
you look like you're glitching again. You're glitching.
Well, I just restarted, so it may. Well, shit. Hang on.
I'm streaming from a van down by the river. Oh, all right. We are having tech issues over here. Again, I think Rad is having a tough time. But yeah, Jay Border, I see you in there renovating the bathroom. Man, I had a full like first floor renovation. It basically just got finished. Like, I've been back in the house for a couple months, but it technically got finished about June, July. So it was definitely like a 6-month project, no doubt. And you know, I had a lot of stuff stored in here, and then I had to get all that out, and then again, getting stuff in the mail and just having stacks of boxes down here to eventually do unboxings. It's just always a mess. And as soon as I start to clean it up and be like, all right, I'm going to start filming, somebody will be like, oh, let's do a show on this. And I end up like having all these movies out. Like, I just did a show with Christian the other night, and like on this table here, I've got like boatloads of stuff I have to organize and stuff and put back. Huck, I see you. What about the Dolph Lundgren? I'm a big fan of the Dolph Lundgren movie. I think at the time I was not. At the time, I didn't like it at all. But now that I've gotten older, I appreciate it more. What's up, KB?
Hey, KB.
Hey, you golden now or what?
I have no idea.
Damn, I told you.
We'll just roll with it, boss.
At the dead pit. See how he's leaving me alone? See what's going on here? That little nugget.
Yeah, this damn tin can internet boss. Yeah, I mean this. I don't know what's going on. Somebody hacked into the system tonight, possibly one of those squirt bots.
It's either Uncle Rad or Mid-Levolution. It's probably one of the two. But I don't think Mid-Level would do that to you. I think he knows better. But real quick, Sam Crow mentioned in here that is Roadhouse going to be part of the Black Friday sale? It's going to be on there, but it's not going to be on sale.
No. I think anything after May is going to be regular price, or they may knock it off like $1 or $2. You know, the am I coming in better now, or is it still like
you seem better
1995
right now, yeah.
Windows?
Yeah, no, it
okay.
seems better.
So
it seems better now.
Speaking of Vinegar Syndrome, I want to do this before I get completely hacked.
Let's open this thing up, man.
Cutter. I've named my box cutter, Garrett. Coralina Cataldi box cutter. Let's see what we got, Coralina.
All right.
Some people collect this tape, by the way. All right. What the fuck?
What do you do with it?
Fuck, I don't know. Three titles here who are the same. And honestly, I wouldn't have bought any of these unless, you know, this one was going to sell out. So I was like, I could get it. And that is the Amityville Curse. I got
sold out.
One for
sold out
and one to enjoy. And this was from one of the sister labels or partner labels. TVA. Is that what it is? I have no idea. They have more partners than House Boss. But yeah, Amityville Curse. I've seen this movie. It's been me. I think I had this thing on Laserdisc. It's the first unofficial Amityville sequel.
Yep.
From that.
All right, bro. You're cutting big again.
Yeah, Paul really shitty.
You're really cutting out, man. Yeah, Uncle Rad is striking back for sure. I don't know what's going on. Are you having a storm over there right now? No. All right, well, I can't even hear him now. I can't even hear him. So, Jackson Jack, is that really a thing? Is he a hacker? Yeah, he's a hacker. Uncle Rad always is trying to hack. He's trying to hack. He's like learning how to hack, I think. keeps threatening people, and he's saying he's doing it for me, and he's doing it for Mel and all this stuff, and tries to get on people's shows and stuff. Yeah, man, he's taking down Wes. He told Uncle Billy he was going to take him out. I think he was trying to hack Piz's show the other day. I mean, he's gone rogue. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, let's go. I'll go a little unboxing until Wes gets back, and we'll talk about it. So let's do this. See what I got. All right, I got a bunch of packages in the mail today. This one is from MVD. Let's see what I got here. Let's see. Let me see. Look at this. The Chocolate War. Dude, I've never seen this. You guys tell me, is this good? The Chocolate War. I keep hearing it's good. So I guess I'll be doing a review on this bad boy soon. The Chocolate War from MVD Rewind. So that's what I got there on my first package. Let me see. Cool. I got another one here. Oh, I know who this is from. I got something from Unita Candles. Look at this. The Jingle All the Way wax melts. Smells like gingerbread cookies. Boom. I like to melt those while I stream and make it smell nice over here. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh, I got another wax melt. Gremlins. Got a Gremlins melt. Smells like hot chocolate. Boom. Nice. Let's see. And check it out. Boom. Well, you need a candle sticker. So if you guys haven't checked that out, it's you need a candles on Instagram, and it's run by Planet CHH and his wife. So definitely check that out. I see Snitsky in the chat. It wasn't my fault. Yeah, so I'm excited to get some of those melts. For sure. I never was into that stuff until I started getting those, and I burn that thing all the time, and it's so much better than a candle, because with a candle, it's like you got to worry about blowing it out. You got to worry about like smoke getting everywhere. I remember like I was lighting candles a lot in my old movie room in my other house, and when I had to move, I took all my posters off the wall, and there was like black lines like where my posters were. And I'm like, oh man, I'm never doing that again. So this is cool because you don't get that smoke or anything like that. So I'm all about those melts. Now, really quick, I told you I have a hookup at a movie theater. So that's why I get a lot of these like new release movie posters that I can hang up there. So I always tell them, like, I'm always into the horror ones and stuff. So if they can get me some horror ones, get them for me. So I got these that I haven't even opened yet. I think there might be two. So I might do a giveaway on one of these if anybody likes it. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I hopefully will. I've heard mixed things about it. Let me know if you guys know this one. What do I got? Look at this. Pray for the Devil. One sheet, double-sided. One sheet. I think I have two here, so maybe I'll do a giveaway of one of these or something like that for coming up. So Pray for the Devil. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. I've heard mixed things about it. It's just, again, my time is tight and getting to the theater is really hard. Like, I still haven't seen Barbarian yet. Like, I'm kind of behind. I haven't seen Terrifier 2 yet. But yeah, so I got those posters for that movie. Pray for the Devil. If anybody's seen it, let me know how it was. And KB, I see you over there. No, I don't have a light box. It was something I thought about getting. But you know, I'm really stickler about running wires. Like, I need to not have I don't like exposed wires. It really just like bothers me. So I do want one, but I just got to figure out like how to run the wire without it hanging down or anything like that. Yeah, the MVD releases are great. I'm a big in MVD rewind stuff. Let me see. Yeah, I know Barbarian's on HBO Max. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it yet. I've got so much stuff to that I'm backed up on, and this is a cool topic, and I wanted to talk to Wes about it. But TerraVision is coming out with their own label, and they've posted a lot about it, and I'm interested. I am not going to be like a completist on that because there's a lot of garbage there, but is a lot of cool stuff. I'm a big TerraVision fan. I buy a lot of their albums and stuff. They did it. They did an album for Elves. I mean, man, if these guys can get Elves on Blu-ray, like I'm all in. But yeah, the Linnea Quigley horror workout, I am definitely buying that with no question. They've got a couple things that I was interested in. Santa Claus is coming. What is this, dude?
This is the mobile setup. Let's see if this works any better.
You're already glitching, bro.
It is storming.
Is it really? Because we're getting the remnants of that storm tomorrow night. So
let me fix the audio. I've got an AirPod in. Yeah, this has just been a goddamn disaster, isn't it?
So yeah, Santa Claus is coming out. Jay Borda. There's two reasons why I haven't seen Terrifier 2 yet. I can hear myself on your thing, by the way, Wes.
You can hear yourself now? What? Hello?
Yeah.
You couldn't hear you? Okay, hang on.
Terrifier 2, I wasn't in a rush to see it because I didn't like the first one, so I was in zero rush to see it. I hear this one is really good. I'm not like a gore hound. I mean, I think as long as it's done well, I think Evil Dead Remake was done fantastic. But if this is just like gross, hey, look at how bloody and gory we can be, like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Like, maybe I will. But I pre-ordered it on physical media, so I'm gonna wait until I get it to sit down and watch it. So I'm just holding off until I get the physical media copy and I can kind of make my own decision on it. But that's kind of my take on that. I might like it. I might not. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I agree, Alyssa Milano. I'm not gonna buy all those TerraVisions, and same thing, Wes. I don't know if you checked that out. Did you see TerraVision's coming out with their own label now?
Yeah, I heard about that actually. I'm not really sure.
They were already doing their own
records and stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping they can get Elves on Blue. I would be over the moon for that.
I'm sure they want to, but I think I had heard that Elves is almost lost, like that nobody knows where some of that source material is, or even like a 35mm print. But maybe someone found it. I don't know. They would be the ones to release it for sure.
Oh man, because they did the soundtrack, remember?
Yes, on cassette and vinyl.
Yeah, so that's why I'm hoping to get it. I'll probably grab Santa Claus because I sold that DVD a long time ago, and I'll probably get the Linnea Quigley horror workout. But those are the only two right now that I'm really excited for.
I think it's a sabotage. Somebody Tales from the Tape is on here. There's something going on. Yeah, I don't know if somebody may have done a rain dance, possibly.
It's UR, man. You know it.
Is he like a part Native American? He was dancing around some fire like Tatanka or something. I don't know.
UR's at home just doing this. Hacking away.
My stream is a mess, boys. It really is. But you can't help the weather. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, Mike C. Yeah, I got the Transfer 4K too. I haven't checked it out yet though. But yeah, I heard his thing. What's up, Vanderhoff? How are you, Dave? So what do you want me to do, Wes? I was doing some unboxing. You want me to continue to go?
You can if you want to. I mean, is the video any better on my end?
The video's fine, but your audio is kicking, but a little bit, but it's not too bad. We saw you get Amityville Curse, so you got two.
I got 2 of those. One for a rainy day. If somebody wants to pay me $80, I'll send it to them. Heavy metal parking lot. This just sounded like something that I would enjoy. It's like a documentary. I don't know if it's a documentary or if it's just a bunch of fan cam footage of heavy metal fans back in the 80s.
Oh, that sounds cool.
So it sounded like something right up my alley. I picked that up. So that was my pickups. I basically would have waited, but Amityville Curse I know I wanted, and that thing sold out pretty quick.
It really did. I went to the archive, and usually they have like a full stock, and they had 2 left. And I said, "Is this it?" And they're like, "That's all we got, man. That's it." I was like, "All right, I'll take both of them." So I grabbed them and sent one to Mel because she missed out on it online.
Yeah,
No.
But there's a couple people thinking that maybe they'll get the other Amityville movies 2 and 3. Like part 3 kind of sucks. I mean, I don't know if I'd really want that, but part 2 it'd be a sweet special edition for part 2. I like that.
Oh yeah, definitely be it. I mean, I just want 3 just to have them all, a Vinegar Syndrome version of all of them. So that's kind of why I would want it.
Yeah, for sure. So on my end, Garrett, just so you know, I can't even see you. It's a blank screen.
Really? That's
Yes.
so weird, man. I'm wondering what's going on. I mean, that's wild.
Somebody was out to get me tonight, and I want to get to the bottom of it.
Are you going to contact the authorities as well?
Bitches. Well, from what I've heard, authorities may have already been called in the situation. Not this particular situation, but with the same person we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I hear things. I have friends that tell me things. Go ahead, though.
No, I was just gonna say I have a couple things. I can open Wet Movies thing too, but I have one more box from Orbit. I think there's only one thing in here though.
Sure, go for it.
Let's see what I got.
You'll have to describe it to me because I can't.
Oh, you still can't see me, huh?
No.
Damn, bro. All right, I got.
Refresh my screen. Maybe it'll work. Hang on, but go ahead and open your shit.
All right, I got Videodrome 4K from Arrow. So I definitely wanted this. I just think the artwork looks great. I know Criterion's doing one, but I have the Criterion Blu-ray, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna change it up and get the Arrow because I just love Arrow. I love the way that their boxes look. I love the way it's displayed. So the only thing I don't like is I hate this little number on the front here. I hate it. It really drives me nuts. But there's no number on the side on the spine, which that kind of is forgiving for me. So Videodrome, I'll probably do like a full review and unwrapping of this and stuff and showcase. So guys, if you're interested in that, I will definitely do that probably within the next couple of days. I have a couple unboxings to do. Actually, I've got something sent from a company that they want me to showcase, and I'll do one on this and and whatnot. So I'll be doing that in the next couple of days. Yeah, we're not breaking rad kayfabe over here. Mid-level, yeah, you need this one. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Again, I'm just a big Arrow guy, so I think it's just going to look real nice in my collection. Yeah, it's a nice version. I don't know. I pre-ordered from Orbit. I don't know if it's still available or not because a lot of times these limited editions like go out of print pretty quick if you don't jump on it. I can't watch Videodrome. I know it's not rated G, that's for sure. Dennis Weaver's missing tooth. I see you in there. How was it meeting Silverstone? It was fine. Again, I was in line for 2 hours and it was like a very short interaction because like it was just hectic. So I mean, it all in all, like nothing special. It was kind of like an in and out type of thing, but I'm just happy to have her autograph on that poster. So regardless, other than that, it wasn't anything special. It's the number, the mayor. It's not a J card. I was hoping it was, but it's not. It's on there. Jay Borden, no, I wouldn't sell my anchors. I love those. They're nostalgia to me. They're very sentimental to me. So I'm always going to keep my anchor bays. And for some reason, I feel like, just like VHS, something like that might come around and be worth more than they are now. So Jesus, guys, all over the place, man. He's in the studio. He's on the couch. He's back in the studio.
God damn it. People keep making fun of my internet. I don't like it. It's storming out.
But yeah, so I just unboxed this, bro. Can you see me?
I can see you now.
I unboxed this bad boy, the Videodrome 4K.
Ooh.
So
now, did you get the Criterion edition?
I didn't. I have the Criterion Blue. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna. It's the same edition, just an upgraded transfer. So I was like, I'm gonna get this one. It's different. I love their packaging a lot more than I like Criterion's, anyways. So the Criterion Videodrome's cool because it's like the VHS tape looking thing. It's a cool addition, but I already have it. So if they would have made it a little bit different, then maybe I would have jumped on it. But
and that one's exclusive to the UK. But for anybody that doesn't know, 4Ks doesn't have a region lock, so any 4K is going to work in any 4K player.
Yeah, agree. Planet Mondo just said that MJF got picked up with the Von Erichs movie. That I can't wait for that movie, man. Like that looks so killer. A24, the Von Erichs. I'm excited for it for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of an odd choice though. It was a regional wrestling promotion, really. I mean, it was big in the region, but that story is really interesting. So hopefully it gets a wide release when it comes out.
I agree. I mean, it's just a great story. Like, I mean, not great story, but I mean, those guys were like freaking superstars. Like over there, they were like, the Beatles, and then all of a sudden, like they just started all dying, and it's just a crazy story that there was so many of them, and they're all passed except for one. It's just wild. So I'm excited for it. I mean, if you haven't seen Efron, I mean, that guy is on so much freaking sauce. It's unreal. Like people just need to come out and basically say, hey, you know what? When we do movies, we're allowed to like juice up for like a couple months or whatever. Like it's not even worth a debate, dude. Like that guy is so juiced up. You don't get a ab bloat like that unless you're on stuff. So, I mean, it is what it is, but I mean, it's cool. I give him props for looking so jacked,
Well, I think he's bigger than Kevin Von Erich ever was.
So I think he is.
He was like, he was bulking up to be like fucking Hulk Hogan or something.
Yeah, because Kevin was always had a great physique, but he was very lean. You know what I mean? Like he was a very lean physique. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it for sure.
So, if everything's working so far so good, this 14th time I've tried this, do you want to get into some of the hints that Vinegar Syndrome is dropping for? There's 2 surprise titles.
Let's do it
for the Friday sale coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And people in the chat, if you have any ideas what these could be, let us know. The secret surprise Vinegar Syndrome title will sure wow people with UHD and BD debut of a big budget star-studded spectacle that's about as trashy and as outrageous as they come. What makes this release even more exciting is a discovery we made a mere weeks before manufacturing. It was so major that we put a stop on everything, and we hit the reset button. This cryptic message will all make sense soon.
Dude, I mean, that to me is freaking mind-blowing. It feels big because for them to just stop everything and be like, let's focus on this and get this out for Black Friday or get this announced, like that's got to be a pretty big title, man. It's got to be. But what is it? Like I'm thinking to myself, like I'm like the big ones I'm thinking in my head are like something like a sleepaway camp set, or what else would they have access to that they would be like, all right, let's this is gonna be it. This is it right now. I don't know, it's just wild, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's big budget, star-studded spectacle that's not been on Blu-ray or 4K.
Oh, is that what it said? Sorry, I misunderstood. So it hasn't been on Blu-ray.
Right.
Ooh.
It's a debut. So it's a big budget Hollywood movie, evidently. And it's got stars in it, and it's trashy and outrageous. Any idea? I mean, Battlefield. God damn it, bulls. Let me tell you something. If it's Battlefield Earth and I see some of these Vinegar Syndrome nerds fucking no, there's no way. There's no way.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I don't want them to start getting into stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them to start getting into like some big mainstream titles like that. Like, I mean, I'm thinking in my head, like if it was something like Run, right? Run's got all-star cast, but it's not trashy. Run's got like Dempsey and it's got what's her name there? The blonde that passed away. I forget her name, but it's got a two big name leads, but I mean, I don't know, like what it's not going to be Krull. Krull is a Blu-ray. Ghost of Mars. I mean, maybe
Ghost of Mars doesn't have a US Blu-ray. Maybe it does.
I don't think it. I don't think it does. Oh, Kelly Preston. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I don't think it's Krull because I have Krull on Blu-ray already, so I don't think it's that. Maybe it's Encino Man.
I'm not really sure. I mean, big budget though. How big of a budget did that movie have? Couldn't have been that big.
Encino Man.
And it's trashy. Encino Man's not really trashy.
Nah, not really. Huh? That's interesting.
So keep guessing. The second surprise title is Grizzly Little Shocker. It's been begging for ages to be treated to a glorious HD release. It's a bit too well connected to Hollywood to count as homegrown, but it certainly shares the spirit.
I don't know. Is it My Pet Monster live action movie?
Could be. That'd be killer.
I'd
enjoy that. And they give just a brief, description on the next VSA titles, a couple of action legends of their time. So 2 different ones. Sidekicks is one of them. I guarantee you.
I would
Sidekicks is one of them. Has to be. Champion action legends. Chuck Norris. I mean, come on.
You know what, K-Dog? Can't Buy Me Love could be. It's kind of trashy if you think about what it's about. It's got an all-star cast. It was a Hollywood movie. I would love that, but
we have 120 people in here, and while my microphone's working, I want to tell you guys to thumbs the video up on both channels. You can see him down in the bottom corners, Born to Be Rad and Dead Pit. And also, we're both on journeys to get more subscribers by the end of the year. Isn't that right, Garrett?
Yeah, guys, if you could help us out. And again, the best way for us to hit these goals is for all of you guys to kind of help us along, because we only have so much reach. So if other people like share the content, share the videos on their social medias, so other people can check it out, and then they can make a decision if they want to sub or not. But yeah, man, like, guys, if you take, our videos and share the ones you like just on your social media platforms and in your Instagram stories and all this other junk, Twitter, definitely help us out. But I'm searching. I want to hit that 2K. I'm going for a rad 2K by the end of the year. It would just be huge because, my goal was to get 1,000 my first year. I didn't get it, but I did hit 1,000 in April, and I'm already ready to get 2,000. So to get that by the end of the year would be huge. I think I need like a 330 more, which seems like a lot, but sometimes things can happen. So definitely would be appreciative of that. Now, what are you after, Wes, right now?
Well, we're less than 500 away to 8,000 subscribers, which sounds like a lot, but considering how long we've been fucking doing this, now come on. We should easily be able to get to 8,000. So
yeah, I agree.
Anybody out there that has not subbed, we do some shows together, but there are also a lot of stuff that we don't do together too. So the Rad Pack stuff and everything is over on Garrett's channel. We do all kinds of reviews. Uncle Bill has all kinds of, he's got Baklava with Bava and Argento shows, and
you got Steve's exclusively to your show,
Steve is over on our show. Well, we shouldn't have said that, man. People won't want to subscribe. But Yeah, anybody out there that can share our stuff, Garrett's stuff, it all helps us out.
Scream bloody gore, you son of a gun. Bro.
Dude. $100? Thank you, sir. Holy shit.
Thanks, dude. Hey man, I appreciate that a lot. I mean, that's killer, man. I mean, that's gonna go towards our Vinegar Syndrome thing. But hey, I don't even know what to say, man. That's unreal. Thank you so much. Boba Fett's what? He just said he got unsubbed to our channel. Mine or Wes? That's wild, man. Because sometimes I'll look at my thing and I'll be like 5 subs gone. I'll be, where's everybody? You know. But anyhow, Scream bloody gore, man. I can't even thank you enough for that.
What do you say?
I think he wants you to buy a new internet,
sure, so.
You know?
Well, I am going to get it more likely a new computer pretty soon. So let's do both the super chat things for $100.
Hawkins, what's going on in here? Did we get a...
What's going on? Even Hawkins is glitching over there. Loomis.
Hawkins, what's going on in here? Did we get a super chat again?
There you go. What's up, Gus? I saw you debuting on KB over there. Awesome job, dude. Look at this Michigan Dipper. He's gonna go home and make sushi. I love this stuff, guys. Keep rocking.
Sushi. So you like sushi?
Me? Oh God, I love it. But you know what though, dude's like,
okay.
I love sushi, but it's so expensive now, man. Like, I'll get some sushi and all of a sudden I'm like rolling. It's like $80 later. I'm like, what the hell? And you know how sushi is. You can house that thing so quick. It's just crazy. Jay Borda, Corey Haim was doing the Haim dance over there, bud. The man.
Yeah, that was both channels. Yeah, so you'll get more of the Hamster over in Garrett's channel.
Yeah, you'll get more Haim on my channel.
You'll get the
but yeah, guys, thank you so much. But yeah, share the stuff, like the stuff, share the vids, share the channels, dude. Like I said, we're not going to get anywhere without all your support. And as you can see, like what we just got here, it's like showing you guys, a lot of you really dig what we're doing. So tell your friends, man. Tell your friends. We work hard over here behind the scenes. And Wes, is there any more clues on those Vinegar Syndrome, or is that it?
That's it. I'm sure next week they'll have a new newsletter that have a couple more clues on it. I really don't have any idea on what either of those 2 surprise titles are, though. And it doesn't seem like anybody in the chat really has an idea on it either. I mean, something that's never been on Blu-ray or 4K. And with Vinegar Syndrome, who the fuck knows? Like they pull some of the weirdest shit. You know, 6-string samurai. It could be one of those deals. What?
So what is Severin bringing to the table? I haven't been following it.
Severin is doing something Argento related. I think the 5 days is one they've already announced from Argento. There's a rumor, and I think it may even be a little bit more than a rumor, that there's going to be another Argento 4K on Black Friday, and it's going to be 4K flies on gray velvet. That's the rumor from Severin, which would be a huge title for them.
It needs a better release. It's only got that crappy DVD release, right?
Yeah, and I don't even know, wasn't that DVD release like over in the UK or something? That wasn't even in the US.
I have it. I have a US release of it on DVD, but I don't. It's like a random company. It's like not a big company at all.
Yeah, My Communications or something like that. I thought that was in England. I had it at one time, but for some reason I was thinking it was over in the UK. But yeah, that was a crappy transfer. I think it was something with the source material there for a long time with that one. I'm not really sure, but that's the big rumor going around that it's Four Flies on Gray Velvet, which, like I said, that would be one of the biggest titles Severin ever got, if that's the case.
I agree. That's pretty cool. I see some people jumping in the chat. Stone Gassman, what's up, man? I hope you're good, dude. Thanks for popping in.
Sir. K-Dog, Severin slip covers are killing my... Severin has up the slip cover game a little bit. To getting Big Sis to do their slip covers.
Mama Blu-ray in the house. What's up? People are popping in. They like this late night stuff. It's 11:40 at my house.
On? Yeah, we got like 125 people in here, so we appreciate everybody coming out. And sorry about the glitches. It could be a hacker. It could be the weather. I'm not really sure. This doesn't happen that often. Last time this happened is when we did the interview with Kevin Denny.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I was like, after that point, I was like, no, we're recording this shit from now on. I'm not doing a live interview anymore.
Good call.
But yeah, I mean, lots of other stuff going on, guys. The Crystal Lake show. I've had a bunch of people say, I got the shirt, the Crystal Lake shirt. The guy that's producing it, though, does not have a good reputation. That's what me and Stuntman Mark was talking about. He's produced a lot of really, really, really bad shit. Brad,
I mean, I'm excited for a bigger story taking place before part one. But I know now they're like, well, anything goes now. Like, we can go to space, we can do the mask, and which is cool. And I'm sure the main fan are gonna like that. But me personally, like, if you try to think of like Psycho, right? Like, they had the Bates Motel where they showed you like pre-Psycho and his relationship with his mother and some of the things that went down that were kind of weird. Like, that's kind of the vibe I wouldn't mind with the new Friday the 13th, because it brings Pamela's character, gives her more backstory. We could see maybe Jason as a camper, see the stuff he went through. Maybe he was getting bullied and picked on. Like, you get more camp related stuff. I love summer camp stuff. You can meet new characters, new counselors, and, maybe a lot of trouble ensues at these camps. And I think it would just really build Camp Crystal Lake as its own entity, in my opinion. And that's what I would be interested in, because I've got what I need from that. And if you want to make more movies with Jason hockey mask and stuff, like, let's roll. But I think there's a good opportunity to, like, kind of like with Pearl and X, like in that similar vein, where it's like, I would love to see what led up to what we saw back in 80. So that's just me, but I know it's not really every Friday 13th fans want, right?
Well, I mean, I think it's good that they're doing something Friday the 13th. I don't know what kind of they got between Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham, but there needs to be something. It's been 13 years since the movie. And Stone Gassman mentioned, he loved the Bates Motel TV series, and I think that's what they're really thinking of with this Crystal Lake show. I mean, that's the best case scenario for the Crystal Lake. I just don't know where you would go after like 1 or 2 seasons. They would have to have some really good writers on there to extend it any.
Yeah, well, you know what? Stone made a good thing in here. He said every season could be a new summer, which means you'd get introduced to new campers. You could get introduced to the same counselors could be hanging around, right? Like, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea, and lead it up pretty much until Jason's death or something like that. Like, that would kind of be the end of the show, is like when Jason finally drowns, and, like something like that, or maybe take it even a little bit past that. But obviously pre-part 1 is something I would really like to see. I would love to see young Jason and what he went through as a kid, because that's kind of people like that stuff now. They like to see, that kind of drama unfold and see what people had to go through. But then you look at it and like, does that kind of almost turn Jason into a baby face at the same time? Thank you, Mom Blu-ray. Hit the likes. And somebody, I think it was Boba Fett, said, can you still do Rad Pack questions? Yeah, guys. So I'm going to plug really quick before I forget about this question. Our show on Saturday, the Rad Pack show, it's going to be an Ask Us Anything Q&A, but the only way to get your question definitely answered is to go to radpackrules@gmail.com and submit a question, preferably video or audio. Obviously, if you're camera shy or you don't want to be on camera, send us a written message. That would be awesome. And yeah, that is eligible until Friday. We're almost there. So you guys can do it for the next, I'm going to say 12 hours. Tomorrow at noon, we're going to have the cutoff. So guys, if you want to try to get them in tonight and tomorrow, please do. We'd appreciate that. Radpackrules@gmail.com. If you forgot it, go to my last video. We do like a promo on it. But it'd be cool to do that. So anyhow, we'll move on.
Cool. Very cool. That's going to be a popular show, I'm sure. Ask Me Anything shows are always a lot of fun too. The chat really loves those.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Ralph origin story. Could young Crazy Ralph be in the Crystal Lake show?
I think he could. I think he could.
What made him crazy? Did something happen that made Ralph crazy?
But dude, these are the type of stories that big fans are going to get a kick out of. That's a lot of fan service for diehard fans, and have Crazy Ralph just Ralph the character for a couple seasons, and maybe at the end of season 1 or 2, something happens where he does go a little crazy. Like that is stuff that I think is what I personally would like to see.
One thing that's Mark and I talked about on the podcast on the Patreon page, and I love this idea for a show. We'll pitch it to you and see what you think. And we talked about it, I think, on one of the Halloween shows that we did. Like, where do you take the Halloween series from here? What if you did a TV show, Haddonfield? You could call it Haddonfield. And you remember the original concept for the Halloween sequels is different stories set around Halloween. So each episode happens in Haddonfield, but really has nothing to do with Michael Myers. Do you think people would?
I think they would. I think that something like a Crystal Lake needs to take off. And if it's popular, then I think you might see like a Haddonfield where they say, hey, every season's going to be a new Halloween related story. Similar in the vein of like, what's the other one? What's that other show that they do? They did like
American
the season
Horror Story.
Yeah, like kind of like that, where it's like every season's a whole new story, right? So I could see Haddonfield being every season is a whole new story, but it all takes place around Halloween. That's going to be the kind of the niche. I think that will be exactly what we'll get if this Friday the 13th show really takes off and they do something along those lines where, it's a prequel or something like that. I think we probably will see that. I really do.
So yeah, we'll just have to see. I mean, evidently, what is the Friday the 13th shows? Is it next year? Or is it like 2024? Have they said?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure exactly when that's supposed to take place at all. I haven't heard much new come out of that. So, but there's a lot of good shows. Like people are writing down here, Riverdale, Scream, or whatever. Like I haven't seen any of those. I did catch Riverdale a little bit. I thought that was really well done. But I haven't gone back and finished it. And Hannibal, I have not watched it. I haven't watched Creepshow either.
I haven't watched the 3rd season. I kept up with Creepshow for the first 2 seasons, but I have not seen any of the 3rd season, which I think is done. So I don't know if season 4 is on the way or if it's kind of like they're just waiting around or what. I don't know. But as far as Dead Pit goes, those shows that we've got coming up, we may have a pretty big show announced by next week. Uncle Bill's on vacation right now, though, and he kind of wanted to get out of this area for a little while. He got some threats, man. He really did. Like people, I don't want to get into personal stuff on here, but yeah, there was some crazy shit that went down with him not long before he went on that vacation. So he definitely needed a little bit of a getaway for a few days. And I think he's coming back though by the beginning of next week. And we announcement about the next show coming up maybe by this time next week.
So is that all you guys have? Now, really quick before we kind of jump out of here, anybody in the chat, how many people are in here right now still?
We have 123 still rocking and rolling
right.
at almost midnight.
I love it. So again, make sure you're subbed to my channel at Born to Be Rad and Dead Pit over there as well. Make sure you're subbed to both channel. Please like the stream. Appreciate it. I'm curious to see, and we can get into this as we get closer to the new year, but like, guys, what do you, as people who watch these shows, is there anything specific where you're like, you know what, I'd love to see you guys do more of this, or I'd love to see you guys do more of that, like ideas or concepts, because we've got a lot of stuff we're working on, but I'm just curious to see, like, you guys, like, what would you like to see more of, you know, interviews or, you know, more collaborations? Like, is there anything you guys are definitely interested in? Rankings, like, I know that's a big thing. So just out of curiosity, because we do have quite a bit of shows coming up. You know, we have the Christmas time. We love doing like holiday horror shows. We've got Scream Factory coming back for the next episode of that. We've got the Vinegar Syndrome, the Rad Pack's doing stuff. So, I mean, there is a lot of stuff.
Somebody's wanting us to do a show on the Star Wars holiday special as well. So
we'll
probably have that one coming.
I have it. I haven't watched it in years, but yeah.
I haven't seen it in many years. I think it was one of my first bootleg DVDs back in the day. Lots of fun stuff though. Madman commentary. We're going to be doing that at some point. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I think the Halloween thing, we were just doing so much, at least for me. You know, it's good to take a little bit of a break. I've still been watching stuff though. Have you watched anything lately that you want to mention on here?
What did I watch recently? I really haven't. What have I been watching actually? I watched Ski Patrol because I got that one. And guys, again,
what do you know, boss?
Oh, you got it right there. Yeah, so I got that, and guys, I'm doing a giveaway on Ski Patrol if anybody's interested in the new Blu-ray from MVD Rewind, but just gonna go to my Instagram and follow the rules that end tomorrow. So hustle. Instagram at Born to Be Rad.
Are you going to do a formal review of Ski Patrol, or have you already got that up?
No, I'm gonna probably do a formal review of it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think my review of it's going to be up in the next couple of days as well. But that's one that I watched. One that I watched earlier today, and I thought I'd seen this movie before, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I think I'm just thinking of is it called The Cowboy Way or something like that with Kiefer Sutherland in it? Because he has that same mustache going on.
Renegades. Yeah. Oh, I have that. That's a great movie, man. It's like one of those like people never talk about those buddy cop movies. It's such a weird dynamic between them two, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird to see them two as like the two main characters.
Yeah, it's an odd movie though, man, because it's one of those movies that I don't think if it did not have these guys in it, I don't think it would have even been made.
It wouldn't have been made because those guys were kind of hot at that point, like at the time, you know? So,
I mean, and Jack Shoulder was the one that, you know, he was the director of The Hidden and Elm Street 2. So it was kind of interesting. He was the one that directed that. But yeah, that one was only released on DVD, which is kind of odd.
Right. I had the VHS and then I just bought that thing. So yeah, I never had it on DVD actually. KB, yes, that is the big one, the room tour. I talked about it earlier, man. It's like every time I go to like get ready to do it, something happens where I'll do a stream and it'll be like, oh, we're going to do movies of the 1980s. So then it's like, I take all these movies out and they're in a pile and then I've got to like reorganize them. And then I get boxes of stuff in that I want to do reviews on. And it's just like, I've got boxes everywhere. So I just need to say, you know what, screw it, clean everything up, film it. So it's coming. Do
it by section. Maybe it'd be easier if you did like one section on like the toys and figures. And then the next one, you know.
It's coming though. I promise. When I don't know. I would love to get it in before the end of the year. For sure. But yeah, that's definitely my big one. That's going to be a big one for me.
Yeah, people I'm excited. That stuff.
I love it too. I always tell people like, I want to see the room tour. Like that's what I always loved about even before I even started YouTube. Like, dude, I would just type in movie rooms because I like to see what people have. And I also like to see maybe things that they're doing that I'm kind of like, oh, that was a great idea. Like I could utilize my space like this, or that's where did they get that? Let me text them or message them and ask them where they got this item. Like I love room tour videos. Love them.
Yeah, they always do really well too. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's been a killer show. I mean, I'm sorry about the technical issues, but Garrett, he's a pro, so didn't miss a beat. And we will be back, Garrett, the Rad Packer reuniting once again coming up on Saturday, right?
Yeah, we're going to do it Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be like interactive. We've got fans, kind of messaging in and whatnot. So we'd just love to hear you guys' comments in the chat. But like I said, we're really going to mainly focus on the questions that are coming through our inbox. So even though you might have questions down in the chat, we'll definitely get to the super chats. But as far as everybody else's, if we have time at the end, we'll go through them because we have been getting quite a bit of submissions and we're trying to get everything organized now. So, but yeah, definitely tune into that and see the questions that people are asking us. I think it's going to be a fun time. And I actually think what I'll do is when we end this, I'm going to go live again on my channel really quick and open this wet movie box on a separate video. So if anybody wants to come on over to my channel from here, I'm going to do a quick unboxing for this thing Wet Movie just sent me.
Streaming all night too, baby.
It won't take long. It'll be like a 10-minute video, but I'll do it.
All right. And also in 2 weeks, it's probably one of our biggest shows of the whole year is that Vinegar Syndrome drop. So definitely you want to tune in for that. We're going to try to play some more trailers like I did last time. I'll see if we can get any more clues to give us any good ideas on what they could be. Some of these movies don't even have trailers. But that'll be a fun time. Hopefully Uncle Bill will be mentally and physically recovered to do that show at least. But
I agree.
Guys, it's been fun. And stay tuned. Definitely like the videos and everything. Subscribe at deadpits.com and Born to be Rad.
Stay rad, everybody. Come hang out on my channel. I'm going to go live in 1 minute and do this little unboxing from the Wet Movie one.
Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
Hey everyone, it's Oak Early Jaws. Since spooky season is official, it's time to bring on the turkey, motherfucker. Time to bring on November. And here in the month of November, we got some great shirts for you. We got Faces of Death, Part 2. We got Creepy Stories to Tell in Kentucky. The Colonel Would Approve. We also got Deadpit.com. We got Deadpit Radio with the little fucking Deadpit dude on there. We got It Never Ends, a Halloween spook parody of the new movie. We got It at Night. We got the Rad Pack, Uncle Rad himself. It just gets better and better. So go on and get you some shirts over at Team Public. It just gets better and better, boss.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. Deadpit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.